Flies in my arcade machine, yeah.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Flock of Geeks Gaming Podcast. I am your host, Defense, and alongside me is the beautiful, sexy,
Kester.
and dreamy.
Thank you.
It's episode 16, everybody.
Woot woot.
This is no landmark, but we're still excited.
I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, why not?
I'm easily excited, though.
Me too. We got a good show. We got some gaming news, got some cool stuff. We got some summer game releases coming up. We're going to talk about them, kind of analyze what we're excited about.
Yeah, summer games preview,
Yeah.
if you will.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
And you will.
Oh, you'll enjoy it. Sad news, if you haven't heard, Prince died.
Yeah, I saw that on Facebook. That is kind of sad.
So if you haven't heard yet, by the time you hear this, I don't know what you're doing with your life, but there it is.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't really care for Prince's music, but yeah, it sucks that he died.
Yeah, it's more for me. There's definitely some songs I dig, but more of a respect thing. I mean, he played everything on his album. Like, it was him.
Yeah.
He was the musician and everything. So rest in peace, my friend. You did a good job at the Super Bowl. I remember that.
I don't remember that.
It was a good show. It was a good one. Anyway, we'll get to some news.
Okay.
Well, I'm excited about this. Dark Souls 3 board game
I know.
on Kickstarter.
It was, funded in 3 hours, they said?
No.
What?
3 minutes.
3 minutes, okay, good.
It went up for $50,000. It's all that they asked for. And it was 3 minutes. That has to be some kind of record.
Yeah, we are a passionate group.
We are. We're dedicated. And I was going to back it, but it was in euros, so I was like, I don't feel like doing that.
I never back anything.
I'd like to get the game. I'm getting it anyway, and since it's like it's like 500,000 now, even more. So there's no point. I'll just get it when it comes out.
This is giving me an idea that we should probably create some sort of Dark Souls thing and start a Kickstarter.
I mean, this has to be okayed by Namco and From Software.
Yeah, it would have to be.
I mean, there's no way it's not. It's just like a really random idea. It looks fun, though. Did you look at it at all?
No, I didn't look at it at all.
You kind of get I think it's up to 4 players, and you get basically a character sheet, almost like D&D. It's like a board, and then you go through this dungeon that you build yourself as you flip cards. It kind of builds itself randomly and fills like the board with enemies that you have to fight. You get items, and you can equip your character with them and all that kind of stuff. Seems cool.
I'd play it.
Yeah, I'm excited. So if you're into board games and stuff, tabletop, there's that coming out.
I would play anything with the Dark Souls name on it.
And it has Dark Souls 3 cover art on it. Looks pretty awesome. So if anything, it'll sit in my nice bookshelf.
Yeah, it'll look cool.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, if you're looking forward, I'm looking forward to that. If you want, check it out. Probably won't be out for a long time, but it'll be cool. So there is some more information on the PlayStation 4.5.
Ooh.
Did you hear anything about it?
No, I didn't hear anything about this one.
All right, so it's 4K. That's kind of what they're going with, 4K TVs if you have one.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't, so.
I don't even have a smart TV. It's just HD. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, that's all you need. I don't have cable, so I wouldn't have anything to watch if I didn't have that. But there's rumors that it's going to be called the Neo, Neo. So like the Neo version.
Like the PlayStation Neo?
I guess.
Or Neo PlayStation?
I think it's PlayStation Neo.
All right.
So I think they're going with that, which is better than Nintendo would have done.
Yeah.
They would have called it New PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I wonder if there was a lost in translation there.
What do you mean?
It just seems so bad that America was like, oh, we got to convert it to English. We'll just call it the new 3DS. They didn't actually intend for it to be called such garbage.
I know they did. They definitely did. They're Nintendo.
I know. I was just trying to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Don't do that with them.
All right, back to the Neo.
Yeah, the Neo.
They're saying, here's a quote, feature. It will feature a higher clock speed than the original PS4, and improved GPU and higher bandwidth on the memory. So what it's saying is pretty much just going to be overall faster performance, and it's actually being set up so that it can be used with VR, virtual reality.
Oh, okay. That sounds
So that's
cool.
why it's beefed up, and that's why they're doing it. So it makes a lot more sense now why they're coming out with this 4K, because I don't think it being 4K is enough to sell.
No, that wouldn't make me buy another one.
No, but if you're interested in VR, that's definitely makes more sense
Yeah.
to have that incorporated.
It's fine as long as they aren't like exclusive only to that system.
I don't know.
Games. That would suck.
Oh, the Neo?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually my next point. There's going to be 2 different types of games. There's going to be original, and then there will be Neo compatible. But what that means is Sony's not allowing like developers to make Neo exclusive games, but they're allowed to patch it so that it's improved if you played it on a Neo.
Well, that's fine then.
You know what I mean? Like if a game's at 30 frames per second on the Neo, it might be 60, but it'll still be the same game.
Okay.
So I don't care either. That's
Yeah, as long as I'm not being forced to buy another PlayStation in this already.
yeah. So I think that's a really solid move. I commend them for it. Because if they're going to bring out new hardware, it's like they're not really screwing anybody over.
No, it's not like you're just dropping your fans like the Wii U did.
Yeah. Yeah, so because I have a lot of friends, not a lot, but a couple friends that have just Xboxes, and they've been like thinking about getting a PlayStation 4. I mean, that'd be a good time to jump on board.
Yeah.
Might as well just get the beefed up one.
Especially now if you've waited this long, just wait for that one to come out.
Yeah. I'm guessing it'll be out pretty like sooner than later. I mean, they're probably going to announce it at E3. I'm kind of curious on what it's going to look like.
Yeah. Hopefully it looks awesome.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't, so I don't want to buy it.
Yeah. Dude, I remember whenever they had the Batman PlayStation, and I was like, all right, this is the one I'm going to get. You could not find it anywhere.
Yeah, I remember you were going to get that.
I hunted every GameStop within 30 miles of my house. None of them had it.
Really?
Yeah, it was impossible to find. So what I did is I got a PS4 and put a Batman sticker on it. And it looks great. That's how I solved that problem.
Good work. Determined man.
Yeah.
Smart man. So, yeah, that's pretty much all of the new information on the PlayStation Neo. Sounds interesting. I'm not against it. I mean, whatever.
It's not hurting me.
No.
So it's fine.
Yeah, so they can do what
Like, if
they
there
want.
was, like, Neo-only games, I would be pissed off. But
Yeah, and people are freaking out. They're like, I've seen so many articles of, like, is this the end of PlayStation because of this? Like, no.
no, not at all.
No, they're doing so well in the console wars that, like, they can afford to do this really easily.
Yeah, and it's not really a bad thing. It's not like they're screwing us over.
And if you think about it, if you're really passionate about your like high def TVs and you want like the new latest and greatest, and you're gonna fork over like $2,500 for a 4K TV, you'll probably fork over $300 or $400 for the Neo.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I mean, those are the type of people that they need the latest iPhone when it comes out.
yeah, exactly.
It's like I'm not every year I gotta upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can afford it, obviously. So what's it matter? And those of us that already have PlayStation 4s, it's not going to stop us from playing PS4 games. So who cares?
Exactly. I'm on the fence. It's like if I would get like a bunch of cash at some point, I might go for it just to check it out. Because I wouldn't mind having 2 PlayStations in my house.
It's great when you do.
Yeah.
So like I wouldn't mind having 2 PlayStations.
Yeah, because I could sit in bed and play, and then, yeah, it'd be really cool. They should do some kind of interconnectivity where you can, like, jump them between PlayStations.
You probably could.
Since this is what I'm thinking. If they're going to do this upgrade, it's a whole new system, they should incorporate that. Because I'm going to say probably 50% of the people who buy it probably already have one.
Yeah, and then plus you would want all your, like, data to transfer to the new one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have like a 2 terabyte hard drive in mine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I don't know if I would just move that over and put a smaller one in. I don't know yet.
I would just move it over, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Or I
2
just buy
terabytes
another
is-
one.
Yeah, or buy another one, whatever you wanted to do.
Because honestly, it wasn't that expensive. It was only like 80 bucks.
Yeah, it was nice how easy they made it to replace the hard drive in a PS4.
Oh yeah, it's
It-
awesome.
It was hard in the PS3. I don't know. I had to do it because you know that warning, do not turn off the system when
Mhm.
saving? That's a very serious warning, and you should follow that warning. 'Cause I was saving, and my ex-girlfriend kicked the cord, and it just blew up my hard drive.
Wow.
So I had to, like, get an entire new hard drive.
Did you have the tank PlayStation?
No, I had the Slim.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it was still hard in that one.
Yeah.
Okay. I never changed one in the tank one. I just kept it.
Yeah.
So I don't know about that one, but
Yeah, the Slim, it was hard to change, but I did it.
good for you.
It just sucked because I had lost, like, years worth of save data in games, and it was very depressing.
You have the worst luck with that, man. I'm sorry.
I have the worst luck of any human being, let's be honest.
You're close.
Yeah, I'm up there.
You're close. You're probably in my top 3.
Yeah, definitely in the top 3.
So going off this segue, the president of Sony was interviewed and asked what they are thinking about PlayStation 5. Like, what's it going to look like? And he responded with, if we make a PlayStation 5. And then the internet blew up again and said, they're not making PlayStation 5.
All caps.
Pretty much. So it's not... First of all, why would you ask that?
Yeah, the PS4 has only been out, like, what, 2 years, 3 years?
2.5? Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're just releasing, like, this Neo. They're not thinking about it right now.
No.
And if they are, it's, like, they're not going to talk about it. But the thing is, with how well the PS4 did, I would say there's a 99% chance they would continue making consoles. Unless it's going in some completely different direction, I wouldn't be worried about it. I'm not.
It's got to be one of, like, Sony's more profitable wings, too.
Oh yeah, I mean with all the games and it's doing so well.
Like, Sony does a lot of things really well, and except maybe Spider-Man. they make some good stuff.
Other than Spider-Man, Sony's a solid company.
Yeah, they're a solid company. Did you hear about Robert Downey Jr. is going to be in the new Spider-Man movie?
Is he going to be cameo or is he going to be Iron Man?
He's going to be Iron Man.
Okay. Or is he just going to be like Tony Stark at like the prom?
I don't know. It's just he's going to be in it. Maybe he's like hosting the prom.
Yeah, he'll be like he'll be what are those called? Like a parent that comes in.
Oh, the chaperone of the prom.
Yes.
Okay, we figured it out.
So Spider-Man: Homecoming featuring Robert Downey Jr. as the chaperone.
That makes total sense.
That would actually probably be better.
He's like walking around with a ruler at 6 inches, guys.
He's like hitting on all the teachers.
Yeah, this is a movie I want to see, actually.
Yeah, well, they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do something that good. Called Homecoming. Stomp on my dreams.
It's gonna be okay, man. The Marvel people are like in charge of it.
It's called Homecoming, Kester. It's not a good start.
Okay. They're good movies with bad names, probably. I can't think of one off the top of my head. I got nothing.
I can't think of anything either.
You think I'd be able to think of a movie title?
I don't think The Force Awakens is all that good.
That great a name?
Yeah.
It's not.
It's just very generic. It's no Return of the Jedi.
Nah.
Empire Strikes Back. It's not like that epic. Like I say Star Wars The Force Awakens, I feel like I'm just making something up.
Yeah. Well, that's like the Force Awakens. I don't want them to and now they're making Spaceballs too, and they're gonna call it the Schwartz Awakens.
Is that official?
I don't know if it's official, but that's the rumor, and that's terrible.
Yeah. It should be called what?
The Quest for More Money.
Exactly.
Like, you can't make that movie and not call it The Quest for More Money.
Anyone who's a Spaceballs fan, you'll know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And you're exactly right.
That's like probably like my third favorite comedy of all time, and we will all meet again for Spaceballs 2, The Quest for More Money. Is a line in that movie.
We were sitting on the porch just thinking about, we came up with so many good things they could do for that movie too.
Yeah, I can't wait.
But they have to call it that.
No, it's like if you don't call it that, don't bother making it.
Well, Rick Moranis, did you see that article?
No,
He's not actually retired.
no, I didn't hear that.
He's like, I never said I was retired.
Just not doing me.
He's just picky. And he wanted to raise his kids. His kids are grown up, and he's like, yeah, I'll be in a movie. And he turned down the new Ghostbusters movie. I wonder why. Anyway.
Yeah, that did not look good.
And he just doesn't get it. He's like, I don't understand why they're doing this. And he just doesn't want to do it. And I give him props for that.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else jumped on board.
I love how that trailer came out and it had like 400 thumbs down.
Did
like,
it really?
Dislikes. Yeah, it had like twice as many thumbs down as up.
Oh God! So
like people really want to hate that movie, and then you released that trailer and it looked pretty bad. So
it looked like Bridesmaids with like ghosts.
Yeah, and am I the only one that hates Melissa McCarthy?
No,
because like I cannot stand her, but everyone seems to love her.
I mean, the thing is, I don't hate her, but I'm never going to go see a movie because she's in it.
No, I saw that movie Spy. And I would say watch it, but just for Jason Statham.
Okay.
Like if you just YouTube his parts, it's probably he's so funny in that movie. It's worth seeing.
Really?
Just because he's in it.
Oh, that's cool.
Like watch that movie just for him.
All right.
And you will not be disappointed.
Yeah. So there's high potential for Rick Moranis to come back.
Yes, that's what I've been hearing.
So
that would be great. And if we call it the Quest for More Money.
So that's the two stipulations.
Yeah.
We need Rick back, and we need to call Quest for more money.
See, I don't know what's more. We were talking about that. Like, what's more funny? The scene of, like, whoever's playing the new Lord Helmet talking to the old Lord Helmet. That would be hilarious. Show me what to do, grandfather. And it's just like the giant helmet.
He's just rubbing it.
Yeah.
But then we said that if Rick Moranis came in the room just then and you didn't know he was going to be in the movie, he's like, what are you doing? Stop touching my helmet.
Yeah. That would also be great.
I told you not to touch my helmet.
We need to get in contact with Mel Brooks.
We do. Hey, Mel, I know you're listening, so just give us a call.
Yeah, we'll write the movie for you.
Yeah, we got it. We already wrote half of it.
Yeah. And it's pretty fun.
Fantastic. Okay, moving on. Microsoft has ended the production of Xbox 360.
Aw.
It's only been 10 years.
Yeah. That was Microsoft's best system, though.
Good luck topping it.
I don't think they ever will.
I don't think so either.
I mean, they shot themselves too much in the foot with the Xbox One that they may not like recover from it.
Mm-hmm. It's just very lacking in a lot of things, like exclusives that are. I mean, some look okay, decent. Some look pretty good, but it's just not enough.
It wanted to be like an entertainment experience when all we wanted was a video game console.
I know.
And I think that's kind of what got
I mean, we have cell phones, we have computers, we have smart TVs. Like, we got all that already.
Yeah, all we wanted was a video game console.
All we needed. And you kind of goofed it. Well, you really fucked up.
Oh, well, yeah. And then lying to us about everything. Oh, you're going to have to pay for used games. No, you're not. You're going to have to always have a Kinect. No, you don't.
Did you ever see the commercial between the president of Sony and I forget who else, like a marketing guy, and it was labeled, "This is how you share games on PlayStation," and he just hands him the game.
That's fantastic.
And then it's over.
Yeah.
It was just like a big F you to Microsoft when they were doing the console war.
Yeah, they botched that.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, the 360, great system, though.
Oh, yeah. It was fantastic.
Like, it beat the PS3 coming out, and for the longest time, because I think it was so far ahead of it. It came out almost like a year before.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone had an Xbox 360 by the time the PS3 came out, and it took a long time for the PlayStation 3 to catch it.
Yeah, it did.
As far as like, I think the game that did it is like God of War 3 and Uncharted 2 were kind of like the turning point for the PS3. But before that, it was like all I played was my 360.
Oh, yeah. Me too.
Because games that were on both systems tended to be better on the 360.
Yeah. And like at the time, you didn't have to do like the installing and all that crap. And PlayStation 3 just seemed like slower than it. But it's funny because not too long ago, the dude I used to live with, he like felt like playing Skyrim, so he just like turned on his 360. Dude, first of all, that thing sounds like a jet engine. And the load times are out of control long.
Yeah.
Like so bad. And you never notice it until you play something superior.
Mm-hmm.
He literally turned it off. He's like, I can't play this at all.
That's how I felt about Skyrim, is I can't play it because it just loads all the time.
Yeah, but like it was way worse than I even remember it.
Yeah, like even going back, like graphics are like not as great as you remember.
Exactly.
But the 360 will probably be Microsoft's best system because the original Xbox wasn't great either. It was just like a tank.
Yeah.
It was so big, and they were like, "Oh, it can."
His controllers, man.
They were so bad.
Oh my god. It's like a lunchbox.
I know. It had. They were like, you can do games that on this system that you can't do on the PS2, and it's like nobody really took advantage of that. Like you didn't have the developers behind you to really take advantage of that. Nobody wants to spend more money making a game.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's all the Xbox was. But then, yeah, the 360, they got everything right, and then they got everything wrong.
Yep.
And that's where they're at right now.
They just needed to do exactly what they did with 360. I don't know why it's so hard. Like, don't innovate in the direction of, like, limiting your audience.
Yeah.
That's the stupidest thing ever.
No, and to think that we wanted to watch TV on our Xbox, like...
That bad.
Yeah, or we wanted to have the game down in the corner. It's like, if I'm either watching a sport, like... a hockey game, or I'm playing a video game. I'm not doing both at the same time.
I know. At least, like, actually, you know, paying attention.
Yeah, there's like I can put it on the radio if I'm going to do that.
Exactly.
It tried to be too many things, and it wasn't great at any of them. As a video game system, to be honest, I don't think I've ever even played one. Like, none of my friends have one. Yeah, I think I only know one person who has one.
The one, Xbox One.
Yeah. Like,
I've played one. I've played one in college when it first came out. And I don't know. I don't like the controller.
really?
Yeah, because a lot of people say it's good, and I just don't really agree. I feel like it's cheap. And I think that's why they came out with the Elite.
Why is it cheap?
It just feels cheap. Like, it feels very light. Feels like I'm going to break it.
Oh, okay.
Like, I have one over there for my PC. You can feel it. But, like, the PlayStation 4 is a little heavier, but it feels solid.
It does feel solid.
You know what I mean? Like, you couldn't just snap it if you felt like it.
Do you like the PS4 controller or the PS3 controller better?
I like the PS4 better.
Hmm.
And there's one reason, and it's because of the analog sticks. My biggest issue with PS3 was the analog sticks felt way too touchy. And it felt like every, like, shooter game I played or anything was way too sensitive for me. And I think that's why the 360 controller was so good. Cause,
yeah, it was a really good controller.
Because, like, for shooters and stuff, the analog and the sensitivity of it was perfect. Like, right off the bat, I didn't even have to change anything.
The triggers were really good on it.
Yeah. And then PS4 kind of stole the analog, it feels like, the feel of it.
I think I lean PS3 controller. I don't know. I just like the way it fit in my hand better.
Okay, I could understand that.
Because, like, I have tiny hands and a huge penis. Like, yeah, it doesn't make sense.
I know.
But, you know.
It goes against the the beliefs. Yeah.
You know, well, everything we've been told. But, yeah, like, I have tiny hands, so there's something about, like, the controller. It fits my hands better.
I get that. I don't like the PS3 triggers, though.
Like the bumpers or the triggers?
R2.
Okay.
They're too stiff for me. Like, I feel like I'm pressing, like, I have to try too hard.
Yeah.
Not so much with the PS4. I feel like they're maybe even a little too sensitive, but I'd rather have that than the PS3.
Maybe it's because I played so much Uncharted and used the triggers so much that I just loved everything. I just love them.
I mean, I totally get it. It's a great controller.
Yeah.
I just like the PS. The thing I don't like about the PS4 is I still don't think the touchpad's necessary.
Yeah, I don't like it at all.
Like, it doesn't really do anything for me.
It's just
an extra
bigger button.
Yeah, it's just an extra button. Some games you can, like, on the right does something as opposed to if you click on the left. But then you could have just had start and select for that.
Yeah, you really could have.
or like I would just hit a menu button. I don't really care. I like the option to share. It's cool, but I don't really do it all that much. But I could see people being all about it. But you could have put that somewhere else.
Yeah, the whole thing is the touchpad is too big and it doesn't do enough.
Yeah, it really doesn't. And then when you do use it, it just, I mean, it works, but I don't want to use it it's like a touchpad, like a computer touchpad, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
It's not big enough for that, but it's too big for the freaking controller. Whatever. Other than that touchpad, I think it's my favorite controller. I do.
You do?
Mhm.
All right, fair enough.
I like it.
I'm still leaning PS3. My favorite controller of all time is GameCube controller.
I like it. It's not GameCube is not good for like first-person shooters though.
No, it's really good for Mario though.
It's really good for Nintendo games.
Yeah, for Nintendo
which makes
games.
sense.
Yeah.
That's all it needs. But
Resident Evil was good on it. Beautiful Joe was good on it.
Resident Evil's good on it because you didn't need 2 analog sticks
Yeah,
because it was a masterpiece.
any game you need 2 analog sticks, which is all of them.
Now, yeah,
No, yeah, it's not gonna work.
yeah. Oh, like playing Dark Souls or Bloodborne on that.
Oh, that would be a travesty.
It would be.
You wouldn't be able to do anything.
It makes me cringe thinking about it.
Yeah.
So let's. Segue.
Segue.
Star Fox Zero came out,
I heard.
and
Reception has not been good for this one.
it's very average reception. I'm seeing like 7s.
I've been seeing a lot of 6s.
Yeah.
It's just painfully average.
Yeah. Did you know they came out with another game alongside of it?
No.
It's like, I think it's called Star Fox Defense or Star Fox Guard or something. It's like a tower defense game.
That's weird. For what?
I think it's for Wii U.
Is this 2 separate games?
Yeah, I should have looked it up, but I didn't.
Because you don't care.
Yeah, exactly. I really don't. But it's getting better reviews than the Star Fox game.
That's great.
You know what it is? It's this crap they're trying to pull. If you would have just stuck in the freaking like ship the whole time, you didn't change to a tank, into like a helicopter, into like a running dinosaur looking thing, it probably would have been amazing.
Yeah.
But they're trying to do all this like shit, like transforming your craft into something, and it's dumb.
I think they're probably thinking that just like an on-rail space shooter is kind of like boring and people aren't interested in that kind of stuff anymore.
Yeah, but they're wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, they're wrong.
I can see where they're coming from, but they're wrong.
Yeah, you should have just made it a really polished, great space shooter.
Yeah.
What's so wrong about
I
that?
don't know. And like, have you seen advertisements for it?
No.
They're really creepy. Like, Star Fox looks like a puppet.
Oh, so it has like a puppet Star Fox?
Yeah, and it looks like he's dirty. He looks like he's like just got out of the trash.
He always like when that puppet of him, it looked really creepy.
And it is scary.
Yeah, it looked like it would.
And it's just really like the things he says aren't very like they're not funny, they're not very witty. It just seems like they went in the just really wrong direction with Star Fox.
Mm.
And yeah, I kind of figured this was gonna happen.
I thought it would at least be a good game.
Well, the other issue is a lot of people are saying the control scheme's garbage. Like on the Wii U pad, it's first person, and then on the TV, it's third person.
Yes.
And I guess you can, for the most part, play like third person on the TV, but there's parts of the game where you have to be first person for like very specific shots, like bombs and stuff. And you literally just have to like look back and forth between the two.
That's a weird mix.
But like, and then so there is that like brief second of I don't know where I'm at because you're looking at two different things. And a lot of the reviews I saw, they're like, pretty much when I switched back to the TV to look at it, I had to adjust of what the hell I was doing because I didn't know what was coming. You know.
Mm-hmm. That's a big issue.
Like, what are you doing? Like, what? The only thing the Wii U pad should have been for, in my opinion, should have been for multiplayer. That you could potentially like do the same craft. Like someone could have the gamepad and like maybe be like the gunner, and then someone has a controller and plays third person on the TV.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Or map. It could be used as a map.
Yeah, exactly.
Item screen.
Or item screen. But I think in the co-op that is how it is, like I just described to you.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean that's just co-op. So when you play by yourself, it's like I don't know. You're playing against the game mechanics as opposed to playing against the game.
Yeah, if you have to keep looking up and down, that would get annoying.
It would. It's like people say they get used to it, but overall, it's like you shouldn't have to get used to it.
No, you should just be able to play it like it's a Star Fox 64.
Yeah, if it was Star Fox 64, just more polished, like you said, in different levels, I would have bought it.
Yeah, that would have been a great game.
But like I saw that they're turning into tanks and stuff. I'm like, this is going nowhere fast. And yeah, I think I was right. I think most people are. It's just gonna kind of die off, I think.
I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't really have a lot of hype anyway, which is surprising to me. I don't know how many. Besides my older brother, I don't really know any passionate Star Fox people. Like, I don't know. He's cool.
Yeah, but the other thing is, I haven't really met anyone that didn't enjoy one of the Star Fox games.
Yeah, like everyone likes them, but they're not passionate about Star Fox.
I think I am in the minority on this, but did you play Star Fox for GameCube?
Which one?
The Adventures?
Yes.
I love that game.
love that game too. Yeah, the one where he has the staff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a Zelda game. Yeah, that game's great.
Oh, dude. We should kiss after the cast.
I don't. Yeah, absolutely, we should. Yeah, you're right.
Seriously, though, that's a great game, and it got crapped on.
It really did get shat upon. I remember people hating that game, and I thought, yeah, it was awesome.
I had so much fun with it. I know it was really hard too, from what I remember.
Yeah, I just remember the staff combat being all awesome.
And then you got like a pet dinosaur that you could like throw treats and it would do stuff. And then like temples and puzzles like Zelda.
It was a Zelda game. Yeah. It was a good one.
It was. I mean, I could see where people were like, I wanted to play Star Fox on a ship, but if you would have put anything else on this and changed the character, it would have been an awesome game that people probably would have really loved. But since they made it Star Fox, it's like
just another case of you wanting it to be something else.
Yeah,
that's exactly the same thing with Resident Evil 6.
Yeah,
it's like this isn't survival horror, or this isn't Star Fox. It's like it's just a game. Enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, I really liked it. I picked it up and.
Oh yeah, that was one of the first games I got for GameCube.
Me too, and yeah. I would actually like to go back and play it. I doubt it would hold up quite as well, but
I don't have a good feeling that it would hold up either.
Yeah, but I might try it. I might figure out a way to play it.
But it was really fun at the time.
It was. Okay, I think that's enough Star Fox. Actually, it's not enough Star Fox.
Yes.
This kind of leads into Star Fox. This is unfortunate, actually. Platinum Games president Tatsuya Minami. Sorry if I, butchered
it sounded that. Right.
Minami. Steps down as president.
I've heard that. That's kind of sad.
Yeah, he's replaced by Kenichi Sato. There's no reason given so far, other than I found this. I thought I'd throw it in there and start the rumor. Platinum Games actually co-developed Star Fox with Nintendo. So, damn you, Star Fox.
Yeah, it's all your fault.
I doubt that's why, but yeah. And recently, Kojima actually was visiting Platinum Games.
Yeah, I heard he was in rumors to be working on something with them.
Yeah, and he was actually hanging out with this guy, the president, like having dinner and talking, and I think they would have meshed well. I like Platinum Games for the most part. They worked
together. Didn't they work together on the Metal Gear game?
The Revengeance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's, as we know, the best Metal Gear game.
Yeah, they did. They worked on it with them. So they're familiar with each other. Yeah, there's no real reason given. I can't even speculate why.
Nah.
Other than Star Fox.
Fuck you, Star Fox. As long as Platinum, can remain awesome, it'll be okay.
Yeah. We actually got a Platinum's game in the summer release we'll talk about.
All right, good.
So they're coming back.
Because, I think on Platinum games, I just love them so much. I love Bayonetta. I love Metal Gear. I love Vanquish. You ever play Vanquish?
Oh, that sounds very familiar.
No one seemed to play it. It's super awesome, though. You had, it was a third-person shooter, but you are in, this crazy, future mech suit, and you could, slide across the ground.
I do remember that. I played
a cover-based shooter.
I played the demo for it a whole bunch.
That game was great.
It was one of those games where I'm like, I don't really want to buy this game, but the demo's a lot of fun. So I played it 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, that was the game. So you could just.
It was really cool.
Yeah, it was one of those games that was really awesome, but it wasn't enough content for $60 at the time. But I remember I rented it and I had a blast that weekend.
Good.
Yeah, and that's just Platinum is always good.
I don't know about always,
Yeah.
but most of the time they're pretty good.
They seem to have like an A squad to B squad.
Yeah.
Like the B squad puts out crap, and then like the A squad is always solid.
They work on games a little bit longer and polish it up more. Yeah, I agree. Okay, we'll get back to them later.
All right.
For now, do you remember the on-rail shooter Rambo video game that came out?
No.
Really?
No.
It was 2 years ago.
Why would I?
And
it's an on-rail shooter
Yeah, for consoles.
for consoles, no
Dude.
less.
Dude,
Did it have a light gun at least?
no.
Oh man.
Dude, this game was like the biggest pile of shit ever.
Really?
Like it was like the worst. Like we almost on our break, you almost need to watch this. Anyway, since you don't really know about it, I still want to tell everyone because I find this hilarious. But I find it, charming in a way. So yeah, this shit was ill received. It was on PC and I think PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360.
Were you at least killing cops in the first one?
Yes.
Oh, great.
Yes, you were killing cops. And then
How did this go unnoticed by everyone?
it didn't. I knew. My brother was like really sad because he wanted a game, like a Rambo game, because that's like one of his favorite movies.
That's his thing.
Yeah, and it looked kind of promising, but then you realize it was all on rails. Like you didn't know.
Okay, they were trying to pass it off as a first-person shooter.
Yeah,
All
and
right.
it just was on rails, and it's just like, okay, this really went downhill fast. And dude, it is just so bad. But it takes you through the first 3 movies, so it was made by Reef Entertainment, and for 2 years, everyone just kind of thought Reef died. Like this game did so bad, it was awful. That it was just the nail in the coffin. They're gone. No one's heard from them. Like they weren't on Twitter. They weren't on Facebook. They didn't update
They
for
just
like
kind of like
2 years.
away.
And then randomly came on back to Social Network and just told everyone there's gonna be DLC for this Rambo game.
What? 2 years later?
2 years, dude.
That's awesome.
I was like, the dedication.
They've been working on it. It's probably just 2 guys in like their mom's basement.
Well, I guess what ended up, they've been working on another project, which they said is a Terminator game.
Oh, good. They're ruining Terminator now.
Yeah. So
Although Terminator ruined Terminator, let's be
yeah,
honest.
yeah, it really did.
Stop making Terminator movies.
That's another point we'll get to. But yeah. So they've been like working with this for a Terminator game on and off for 2 years. And in between, when they have a little bit of downtime, they're working on Rambo DLC for all the fans that like their game. I mean, I don't.
There's got to be one.
There's at least 10.
Yeah, at least 10.
But anyway, yeah, DLC coming out. It's only for PC and PlayStation 3 though. So, you Xbox 360 fans,
Oh, you're out of luck.
you're out of luck. As of right now, they say it's a pain in the ass because they want to patch. They don't want to like re-release it. Like it's just gonna be free. And
I should hope.
yeah, it's prequel stuff.
Great.
So I don't know how more prequel you get than the First Blood. I guess actually him being in Vietnam or wherever.
Yeah, that would be about it.
So,
yeah.
okay,
Just
so
him in
so it's
Vietnam.
like 2,
Which
again.
would actually make an interesting Rambo movie.
It would. Too bad. I think they're done.
Yeah. Well, they should be done. Well, you'd have to cast somebody new, and
No, you don't do that.
You don't do that. No one wants to see
Whoever,
that.
yeah, don't do that.
Because whoever it is, we're gonna hate you.
Yeah, forever.
So yeah, you just don't.
Unless
do
it's
that.
Arnold.
Yeah.
Arnold comes in and takes over Rambo, and then Stallone goes and does a Terminator movie.
Perfect.
And then we're good.
Yeah, that would be the best thing that could happen to both those franchises.
Seriously. At least make them money. Anyway, yeah. So I thought that was hilarious.
That is pretty funny.
Me and my brother kind of had an ongoing joke about this game, and I think a lot of people did, and they just appeared and they're releasing DLC. So
That's good.
Looking forward to that. I should have put this in releases coming this summer.
Yeah, you should.
But I couldn't hold my excitement. So there's that. That's funny.
That is pretty funny.
And then a Naughty Dog update.
All right.
They said once they're done with the DLC of Uncharted 4, they are officially starting Last of Us 2.
Yes.
So
That's amazing.
Yeah, so they're on board with that.
I wonder, do you think, and this is what I'm hoping, it doesn't have Joel?
Oh yeah, I hope it's brand new characters.
Like, because you can't.
I think the only thing that they would do, what was her name? Was it Ellie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ellie.
If I haven't played it in like 2 years, but the only thing I could see them potentially doing if they want to keep the characters is just have Ellie as an older girl.
That could work, actually. Yeah.
Oh, spoiler alert. She lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the
You
only.
should have played Last of Us by now, and if you haven't, shame on you.
And if you haven't, then you're probably not interested.
Yeah.
So just skip a minute ahead. Don't do that.
Because we're about to talk some Last of Us.
A little bit.
How great was Last of Us?
It was good. That's a thing for me. I don't know. I'll probably get hate for this, but maybe we'll get some more listeners. I mean, it was good, but it's not like amazing to me.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Like, I think it's a spectacular game, but it would not be in my top 10.
Top 10 of all time?
Yeah.
I don't think it would reach the... I don't know, man. That's a tough one for me, actually, because the more I think about that game, the more I love it.
Like, I love it, too, and I thought it was a great experience, but it's hard for me to say I'd ever want to play it again.
No, because it is one of those things that the reason it is so good is that story.
Yeah, and once that's done, you just want more of something new.
Yeah, because... Excuse me. The game itself, as... The gameplay was like a 10, and it was awesome because you could bash people with stuff. You had the "I'll bash you good." It was so much fun, but like once you know the story, it's like that was the best part about it, was their like whole relationship and the ending. And
Mm-hmm. Oh, it has some awesome moments. Like I said, it's a solid like 9 out of 10 for me.
I'm giving it a 10.
Like, but it's not a 10 for me.
Yeah, for me it's a 10.
And I can't put my finger on it, but it just doesn't have that like 10.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's something I can't pinpoint it because it's amazing and it's almost perfect. But there's something about it I just can't figure out. But it's not a complete 10 for me.
It doesn't have that something.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, for me it had that,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it is just that ending, man.
No, yeah.
It makes you like, it just blows your mind.
I'll give it this though.
Because it's like you've been playing as Joel the whole time, and you think he's a good guy, and then at the end, it's like, is he the bad guy?
Yeah.
It's up in the air. It's like it's all into your interpretation of, did he do the right thing? No game has ever made me think like that before.
Sure. And no game's ever made me almost cry in the first 10 minutes either.
Yeah.
Like that game.
Mm-hmm.
So sad.
So sad.
So
that's like, did you play the DLC for it?
no,
It makes it even more like what Joel did, even more despicable.
really.
Mm.
Now I kind of want to.
Because, okay, you know how it like alludes to, Ellie tells that story about her and her one friend getting bit, and they just like sitting there waiting to turn,
Yeah.
and how she never did. Well, the other girl was actually like Ellie. Ellie was in love with her. There was his girlfriend, her girlfriend.
I knew that. Yeah.
So like, she wanted to die. Like Ellie wanted to die so she could go be with her.
Mhm.
So it makes it even worse what he did, because she would have been more than willing to give up her life.
But that's the thing. At that point in her life, well, this could get deep, but we'll try to keep it not so deep. At that point in her life, like with what just happened throughout the whole game, is that still there? Is that like like almost I want to die feeling gone?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Because it feels, I don't know.
She straight up tells him the story, and then she's like, "Is there something you're not telling me?"
That's true.
Because she wanted to die with her friend at that point, and she survived. And because she survived, she is like, "I'm the hope of humanity, so I have to stay alive." She wouldn't have cared if she died, and it would have saved the whole world. And Joel is like the most selfish act of the entire game was his. So it's great.
Yeah, I like that the player didn't even get a choice.
That was the best part about it.
There's no like two endings. It's just like you're playing Joel and you get what Joel does.
And that's exactly what Joel would have done too.
Oh yeah,
Because he lost his daughter. He lost, what was the girl, Trish?
I don't remember.
The other girl, he lost her.
Oh yeah, that woman. Yeah.
Yeah, they were clearly doing it.
Oh yeah.
And then there's no way he was losing Ellie.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so good. But like what he did was truly horrible at the same time. But yet, if you like have, I'm sure, if you have a daughter, you would understand. You would kill the entire world just to save her.
You know, it would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
If they did kind of a different perspective where you're out to get Ellie and Joel's the bad guy.
That would be cool.
Like he's the villain.
Yeah, something like that.
It should be like that.
I think they should just not. I think it should just be a completely new story. It doesn't even have to be the same world, same anything.
Oh, okay.
Like I think,
it's gonna be the same world.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if anything, they're gonna change the time period. I think it's gonna be future though. I don't think they're gonna do prequel or anything like that because if that DLC was kind of that, I don't think they're gonna go even farther. So I have a feeling that it's either going to be at the same time as Joel and Ellie's story, and somehow kind of allude to each other, but not necessarily come together.
Yeah.
Just for kind of like throwing out like homage to the game, or it's going to be after the fact, and there's going to be no Joel or Ellie at all.
Yeah.
Ellie's probably going to be in it though, because I'm thinking that she is technically the cure.
She is the cure, so it could be someone looking for her. You're very right. That's a good idea.
Yeah. So
you have so much faith in Naughty Dog. So
they're gonna do a good job.
It's gonna
I'm
be
not
amazing.
worried about
yeah,
it. It's just fun to speculate.
It is a lot of fun to speculate. I would think would be much happier if Joel and Ellie were done.
Yeah. I
think that story is told.
I agree. I think if anything, Ellie's gonna at least be a part of it, but not necessarily in it. Like, oh, there's this girl that we need to find or something. Just because of the fact that I think it would be cooler if Ellie's older.
Yeah.
I think I'd be okay with that.
Part of you wants to see like what happened to them, or is it better just to not know?
Usually it's better not to know.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I find you're right. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Either way, it's going to be great.
It's going to be great. That's so awesome. I was hoping that was going to be their next game.
Yeah, they said it's pretty much official, and they said that they're probably going to release information on it as early as E3 2017.
Wow.
That's
great. They've probably been working on it.
I guess.
So.
I mean, I think you get to a point with a game like Uncharted, like they've pretty much been done for a while. They're just polishing. So I'm guessing the rest of the crew just kind of jumps on board with a new game.
Yeah.
And it's, you know what I mean? Keep it rolling. So, yeah.
That's fantastic.
It's some good news.
You just made my day, actually.
You're welcome.
I'm pretty excited about that.
That's why I saved it for last.
So, thank you.
Yeah. So, up next.
Summer Game
Releases.
2016. Forget sitting out by the pool. We're staying inside to drink and play these games.
Hell yes. Okay, everybody, it's time for the summer game releases that we're looking forward to. Others, we'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Okay, I actually have them by date because I'm like that.
You're cool like that?
Yeah, I'm going to include May.
Yeah, well, May counts.
Okay, and we're going to go through August.
Yeah, that's the summer.
I'm just saying. Some people put September in there. Releases.
No.
Yeah, I know.
That's fall releases, people.
Garbage. Anyway, we got May 3rd, we got Battleborn coming out.
Oh, that's that soon?
Yeah.
That's great.
Well, that was the Did you know that there was the beta?
Yeah, I heard there was a beta, but I didn't have internet, so.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's coming out. I didn't get to play it. I downloaded it but never played it.
Oh, you jerk.
I know. Our friend played it. Big House.
Oh,
and he said I got the mediocre vibe from him.
Okay.
He didn't really say much about it, and usually he's very passionate when he talks about games. So I don't know.
Yeah. But then again, I don't trust his opinion on video games, so it's probably a good sign.
Yeah, I don't know.
Remember how great Battlefront was? Remember that one?
Yes. So I don't know. I saw mixed reviews on it. Mostly positive though. I think it was just the beta kind of, I mean, it wasn't the full game, so people didn't really know what to think. I think it'll be okay, though. I mean, I don't know if I'll pick it up. I'm going to probably watch some stuff on it first and see if I dig it.
I am going to pick it up if the reviews are good.
Yeah.
Like, I just really love Borderlands, and I love the art style of that game.
Yeah.
It's very colorful.
Mm-hmm. That's what I really... I was looking at it. You're right. I mean, the art style itself is really cool.
Plus, we're going to be a fun guy.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Shooting magic.
Shooting magic.
Fun guy shooting magic.
It's going to be great.
Okay, and then May 10th. Guess what it is?
Uncharted 4.
Yep.
Yes.
There's really no competition there.
No.
That's pretty much it for May 10th. And that's going to be a big day.
It is going to be a big day. I probably am still going to request off work for that day.
Just in case?
Just in case. I'm so sad about this game. Hopefully, the single player still looks phenomenal, though.
Yeah, I think it'll be.
And I think it's going to be a huge hit for Sony and Naughty Dog as well.
Oh, yeah. It's going to definitely bank them into Last of Us 2 quite well and give them some time to work on it.
Yeah, and it just... Uncharted, best game series of the PlayStation 3, if you ask me. So
It's hard to argue that.
Yeah, it's really hard to argue that.
They're all top-notch.
I can't wait to play it. I am still very excited despite that beta. It's just... We could talk for hours about how much I hated that beta. And
we already
did.
have. We have episode 1.
Episode 1 in the first episode. Just us complaining about that beta.
So long ago.
Yeah, it feels like ages.
I know.
It's still snowing.
It's been like 20 weeks.
It really has. 16? Or
Well, we missed a couple in there, so
yeah, during the beginning.
probably about 20 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty crazy, huh?
That is crazy.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, that's a pretty decent amount of time for them to do stuff, so they'll probably change it up a little bit.
And there will be, like, hopefully some balance adjustments, some polishing, and a mode. Hopefully a mode where there's no down mechanic.
Yeah, let's cross our fingers, everybody.
That's the only thing we can hope for.
Yeah. So, yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah,
I think
it's going to
everyone's
be.
excited about it.
Everyone's pumped for it. People seem to be really excited about this one, even more so than they were for the third one.
Yeah. It's definitely in every gamer's radar.
Yeah, and as it deserves to be and should be.
Definitely. So, and then May 13th, we get Doom.
Wow, so that's like 3 days later?
Yeah,
Wow, that's going to be a good May.
I know.
Battleborn, Uncharted, and Doom.
Actually, it's just going to keep getting better.
Wow. Remember when everything was always in the winter?
I know. Oh, wait. You realize that half of your demographic is in school and they have summers off?
Yeah. Who would have thought?
It's about fucking time.
I know, and it always used to piss me off because everyone's like, summer, you should be outside. It's like, I hate fucking hot weather. I'd rather be sitting inside in the AC.
I know. There's nothing better than going outside, swimming for 10 minutes, coming in, drying off, and playing video games while you eat a hamburger on the grill.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, I'm excited about it. I think a lot of this, too, I think Naughty Dog's playing it very smart. They know that they're a powerhouse. They know that Uncharted is going to do well, and they're just going to release it when they have no competition.
Yeah.
You know, because everyone's going to buy it then. Because we're kind of, I mean, we're in like a other than Dark Souls, we're kind of in a semi-drought of gaming. Not too much has come out.
No, just Dark Souls.
Yeah, I mean the Street Fighters, it's just keep getting improved too. But I mean overall shooter wise, they have no competition.
Yeah, there's no competition.
So and then yeah, like Doom comes out. I'm excited about Doom. I'm gonna wait for reviews as well, but I think I'm gonna pick it up just because I really want to play it single player.
I think the single player from that trailer looked good enough.
Yeah, exactly. I really don't care about the multiplayer.
No, it's not like, Uncharted I care, and I'm super sad about that one. But the Doom, I probably wouldn't care to even... I'll probably try it.
Yeah.
I always try multiplayers just to try them, but it's not like this game was on my radar because of the multiplayer.
Exactly. So I don't... I'm not really anticipating.
Can't wait to step in the shoes of Doom Guy.
I know, dude. I know.
Love that name.
It's going to be so
Just
good.
Doom Guy. Can't wait.
I know. So that's coming up. May 17th, the Valkyrie Chronicles remastered.
Really?
Didn't you say you were like really interested in that?
No, that was the mobile game.
Oh, well, they're doing a remastered
Oh, for what?
PlayStation 4.
Is it Chronicles or Samaria?
This is Chronicles.
It's
May 17th.
Valkyrie Chronicles?
Remastered.
Let me look into this.
Okay, you continue.
I'm Googling this because if this is true, I want to know
mobile game.
what's a mobile game.
It's a mobile game.
The new one's a mobile game. That's all we know. Because if it has both of them, remake, remastered.
Okay.
Yeah, you can continue.
Okay, March 20th.
No, whoa.
What?
This is Valkyrie Chronicles. This is a different game.
Well, I said Valkyrie Chronicles.
I'm thinking Valkyrie Profile.
Okay.
That's the one.
Okay.
On a side note, this game quite good as well.
Okay.
It is a basically it's strategy role playing game,
Okay.
but it's like a war. So it's like World War II
Oh.
is the feel, but it's anime,
Okay.
and it was really good. I think I have it, and you basically 3D like giant 3D map where you run your troops around, getting in the right distances to shoot guns and stuff. It's great.
Okay.
So yeah, definitely a good game.
Okay. Well, that's coming out.
Especially
remastered.
if you like tactic games, like tactical RPGs. It's a good game.
Then I'm gonna check it out because I do like those.
Yeah, you would. I think you would really like it actually.
Then I'll try. I'll pick it up.
Because I really enjoyed that game.
Sweet. Yeah, that's cool. Sorry for the misunderstanding there.
No, but I'm glad
it
we
was
cleared it
close.
up. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're not too excited, but
I would rather
say
have
it
a
a different way.
Trying to think. Valkyrie Profile is better than this Valkyrie Chronicles, but
Okay.
Valkyrie Chronicles is an excellent game.
Okay. Good to know. So there you go.
I'd say it's a solid like 8.5, 9.
Oh, then it's worth it.
Yeah. Great characters.
Sweet. All right, we got May 24th. We got a whole bunch of games. We got Overwatch, which is Blizzard's first-person shooter multiplayer game.
That game looks awesome.
Yeah, it does.
I just love the characters.
I think that is
and
what
the art style.
the issue here I wanted to bring up is Battleborn. People are going to give Overwatch over Battleborn.
You think?
Yeah, because it's Blizzard.
And they look a lot alike.
I know.
I honestly thought they were the same game.
Me too. And they're not at all, actually. And Overwatch has gotten a really, really, really high praise from the betas.
Yeah.
People are really, really liking this game.
It looks like Team Fortress almost.
Yeah, it does. But it looks really promising. And that whole butt pose thing
Yeah, the butt controversy.
was hilarious.
That was fun.
But yeah, so I think that might kill Battleborn, actually. I think people are going to just wait and just get Overwatch.
That's a good point. Because Overwatch looks great.
And it's Blizzard.
And it's Blizzard.
Like, they make top-notch games.
Yeah, so it is kind of... If they're too similar and one's better...
Which I kind of have a feeling. Like, I think Battleborn has the niche there. Like, it'll be really... Because of, like, Borderlands and, like, fungi, that kind of thing. But overall, I think Overwatch is going to have a very longevity. And it's probably going to become an esport, honestly. It seems like every Blizzard game really does.
Yeah, I think it'll be a lot more. The community will be bigger.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, from what I've heard, everything has been really positive about it.
Yeah.
And all the characters look cool.
They do. They look really awesome. They're ninjas and the Tracer chick with the butt. She looks fun.
Her butt is not that great. Like, I don't know why everyone got up in arms about it.
I don't know. Just because it's a butt.
Yeah.
Dudes like butts, I guess.
I do like me some butts on some women. But it looks really good. I think you're right that it could kill Battleborn.
So I might just kind of wait that out. I might.
So just wait till the 24th, see which ones. Because it is, they're very similar, but Overwatch has the better like community and following and modes, and it's gonna kill it.
And there's no way that Blizzard didn't spend more money on this.
Yeah,
like they have so much cash, so there is gonna be tons of content, tons of characters, and I mean Blizzard's name pops up, people are jumping on board no matter what.
Oh yeah. They have a dedicated fan
and I
base.
think a lot of people are kind of skeptical about Battleborn, So, and like the name of it in itself is kind of, it sounds like a lot of other games, like Battlefront, Battleborn,
Yeah, it does.
I think they needed to do something else with that, but who knows? It could maybe even be better and just have a smaller community. So,
Well, yeah, I think you made a good point. Just kind of wait it out and see which one's getting better reviews.
yeah.
Because if Overwatch is getting better received, it's going to have a better following.
And
so.
more people to play with, and it'll
Yep.
be more fun. It just will, because if it's an online game, you want to have a better community.
So. And just how they both run, level designs, because all that's going to be top notch with both of them.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, definitely. So I think I'm going to wait on those two and see which one and kind of pick one. Because I don't want to buy both of them because
they look similar.
They look similar. They're probably going to play pretty similar. And I don't want two first-person shooter multiplayer games at the same time. Like, I kind of need to just focus on one, or else it'll get convoluted. And
one of them is going to be better.
Yeah.
Like, that's the simple fact.
I think it's going to be Overwatch.
Yeah.
Just because.
I was leaning Bloodborne or Battleborn until I saw a bunch of Overwatch stuff this week, and I'm kind of like on the fence now.
Yeah. So, we'll see. I'm going to wait, but... Yeah, there's that. So that's an interesting battle.
Is Overwatch going to be PS4 too?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Is it going to have crossplay between all of them? Probably.
Probably. I mean, that's always up in the air, but if it's probably not going to have it for Xbox One and PS4 yet. So it might have No, it can't have PC.
No, we talked about that.
Yeah. So it might be one of those games that they're on the list to try to mix the community.
Yeah.
But I know that Rocket League is supposedly going to be the first game to do that. So we're just going to wait. Have to see. Either way, the community is going to be huge.
Oh, yeah.
So
it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't at all. There's also May 24th, Mirror's Edge Catalyst.
We never talked about a Mirror's Edge game. Did you play the first one?
No.
I didn't play it either.
But it has this cult following, dude. Like hardcore. Like watch a speedrun of that game. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, it's really, really impressive. I tried playing it, but it just didn't feel right. And I think it's one of those games you have to play for, like, an hour or two, and then it probably is awesome.
I just didn't have any interest in a first-person platformer.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't make sense to me. I'd rather see my character so I can judge the distance of jumps.
Yeah. I'm with you, but, like I said, there's a lot of people that are interested in it.
Yeah, I mean, it was obviously, like, that community, like, people who like that game, it's a big following of, like, they're passionate about that game. They wanted a sequel, so.
They're getting it.
Good for them.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm not probably going to get it, but I'll check it out, and if, maybe pick it up if it's on sale at some point.
Yeah, if, like, it comes out and the reviews are, like, crazy, like, it's getting all 9s and 10s, I'd probably try it.
Yeah, so we'll have to see on that one. We got Total War Warhammer, which I'm personally super stoked about.
Nice.
It's an RTS for the computer. It's like the Total War games, but it's basically D&D. So I'm super
Two
pumped.
of your favorite things.
Yeah. So I get to command my legion of dwarves.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm pumped. The crazy neighbor upstairs, we're gonna plug my computer into the TV and like have like an all-out war. It'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah, so that's cool. I never played the Tropico games. Did you?
No, what's a Tropico game?
I think it's kind of. I'm gonna probably butcher this. It's like you're like a dictator of a country, and it's almost like
Sims.
No, well, kind of. It's like a mix of Sims and probably like Civ.
Civilization.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Where you kind of just control a country, and you can either be like a dickhead dictator or like free the nation.
One of those games.
Yeah, so the 5th one's coming out on that day. It has a pretty decent following. People like those games.
I mean, obviously, they're up to 5.
Yeah, so
someone's playing it.
That's coming out. And then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutants in Manhattan.
I saw videos of that. It looked pretty cool.
Which is the Platinum game.
Yeah,
remember we brought that up?
The thing is, it looked pretty, like, bland as far as...
That's what I thought, too. But it looked promising.
Yeah, the combat looked promising, but the world itself looked pretty PS2 era.
Yeah, and it looked really empty.
Yeah,
it's a city that has no cars.
Yeah, it just looked
nothing in it.
Really bad level design.
Yeah, I mean, it just seemed very minimalistic, and the concept of an open world Turtles game just doesn't really make sense to me.
And I thought it was going to be more of your beat 'em up.
Me too. Like, I thought it was going to be like Bayonetta,
Yeah.
Devil May Cry, kind of just crazy combos, but it looks very toned down and not kind of what I was expecting, so I'm a little disappointed, but it might be fun.
Yeah, I thought that the combat itself looked fun.
Yeah, which is the
But
most important thing. But
everything else looked mediocre at best.
yeah, I agree. And I watched like them running around the city, and they have like parachutes. So like you like double jump and then parachute and glide, so that's how you get around faster. But when have the Turtles had parachutes?
Yeah, and they can just jump.
I know. They should just run really fast.
Yeah, or jump really high. It's
yeah.
kind of like Hulk in Ultimate Destruction.
Oh, dude. Yep.
That's how they should have been.
They should have been like that.
Just run right up the building.
Mm-hmm.
That was always so great.
That was a lot of fun.
That game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really was.
Those are the guys that made Prototype.
Yeah. I mean, you could tell now that you say that.
Mm-hmm. It was a fun game. The best was you could rip cars in half and use them as boxing gloves.
Yep.
Yeah, it was one of the better comic book games.
Oh, yeah. It went kind of under the radar, but it was fun.
Yeah, really good. Because it came out before like any of the Hulk movies or anything.
Yeah.
Before no one really liked the Hulk till the Avengers movie.
Well, yeah, I think
because the Ang Lee Hulk is terrible and the Edward Norton one's just like eh.
Yeah, it's pretty average. Wait, what'd you say the first one?
Ang Lee.
Okay, yeah, that's me and my buddy. We always joke it looks like it's a made-for-TV movie.
It does,
and it's always on USA. So, yeah, well, I wasn't a fan either.
No, I didn't like that movie at all.
No, Ed Norton one was okay. I mean, he looked cool. He looked fine, but
yeah, it was okay.
the Abomination was dumb.
Yeah, he was. It did have Tim Roth.
Yeah, that was probably the best part. Him and Ed Norton were good.
That was the best part of Hardcore Henry, too.
Dude.
Just the 1 second Tim Roth was in it.
Stop being a pussy.
We didn't talk about that movie, did we?
No, we can talk about it at the end.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll throw that in at the end. We have some things to say about that movie.
Yeah. And then, so that's it for May 24th. Pretty big day.
That is a pretty big day.
Yeah. So I'm excited. So basically what's going to happen is I'm going to get Total War, play that for probably a week while the Overwatch Battleborn shenanigans happens, and then I'll pick one.
Yeah, and then you'll pick a team.
I'm glad I've just discovered my...
See, I think I'm going to pick them up both, and then I'll let you know which one to buy so we can play it together.
Fair enough.
That could work, because I still want to get Battleborn.
If not just to support.
Yeah, to support it, and I think it's going to be fun enough that, hey, I can play it for that month till...
That's a good point. I mean, playing a game for a month nowadays that's pretty decent.
Yeah, it's a lot of time.
It's like Dark Souls and NHL are like the only games I'll probably play longer than a month.
Mm-hmm.
So...
I mean, I'm actually kind of getting to that point where I'm done with Dark Souls 3.
Yeah.
Like, I've beaten it twice. I'm working on a third character, but I'm already kind of bored of it.
Oh, well. Well, we got the review coming.
Yeah, we do have the review coming.
It's a little late, but like I said, we kind of have to do that because we don't get an early release copy, and we don't want to give you misinformation.
And, yeah, like, the day I had some stuff happen to me last week, so like I wasn't really thinking about writing the review.
Yeah, so we'll get there.
Yeah.
You'll get it probably by the time you hear this. Hopefully it'll be up. And if it is, it'll be in the links below.
All right.
June 7th, so pretty close after.
Yeah.
We got Odin Sphere.
Yes.
For PS3, PS4, and Vita.
I actually read an article on that today in Game Informer, and the slowdown is completely gone, and they redrew a lot of the artwork.
That's awesome.
For HD,
so this has very high potential.
Yeah, this has potential to be one of the better games ever of the year.
Nice.
I mean, especially if you like 2D Castlevania style.
Yeah, which Salt and Sanctuary I loved, and
I would say Odin Sphere is a lot better than Salt and Sanctuary.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm all for that. I'm kind of in that mode, and I'd like to continue on, so that'll be cool. We got Paragon from Epic Games.
What's Paragon?
It's like almost like a first-person MOBA.
I don't know.
like League of Legends,
Okay.
Dota 2. It's kind of that's kind of like the vibe that it's coming off as.
Mm-hmm.
But it was in beta. It's getting pretty decent reception. A lot of people are saying it might be, if like you ever were interested in maybe playing a MOBA, it would be a good way to enter. I think it's going to do pretty well.
That's good.
And it looks pretty cool.
League of Legends, man, has like the worst community.
I know.
Like if you've ever tried to play a match of League, it's just like you people are the worst.
I've never tried. I'm not that dumb.
Nah, there's.
I don't even want to.
If you're not hardcore about it, don't bother.
Yeah.
So, fuck you, dude. I'm just trying to play a game to have some fun.
I know, right?
Dude, this isn't life and death, people. It's just a video game.
It is life.
Yeah, for a lot of people, I guess.
But yeah, so that's coming out. I'm interested. I'm going to keep my eye on it. But Overwatch or Battleborn will probably I'd probably rather play those.
Yeah.
So if you're interested, that's coming out. And then the new Guilty Gear is coming out.
Guilty Gear was always awesome.
I've never played
Never
one.
played a Guilty Gear.
But I figured you did.
Yeah, they're good. They're just, to me, not as good as Marvel vs. Capcom. And so I kind of like... They're fun, though. Plus, they have the best protagonist ever, Soul Bad Guy. It's just his name.
Soul Bad Guy, and he's a good guy?
Yeah, he's the good guy. he's the protagonist of the whole series. His name's Soul Bad Guy. And then the main bad guy in it is just called That Man.
That's almost as good as Doom Guy.
Yeah.
Almost. So, yeah, that's coming out June 7th. All right, May 10th. The only thing I see is Kirby Planet Robobot.
I love that name.
I know, it just rolls off the tongue.
It rolls right off
Kirby
the tongue.
Planet Robobot.
Kirby Planet
3DS. And I was very skeptical. I mean, Kirby's usually pretty good.
Yeah, you do like Kirby.
But I watched like gameplay and stuff for this show, and it looks fun. You get all the powers like you do in the other games, and the only difference is you can get in like a mech and get different powers in a mech.
That'd be sweet though, Kirby in a mech.
Yeah.
I like everything about that sentence.
Yeah. So it seems like it will be fun. I might pick it up for the 3DS because I haven't picked the game up in a while.
There you go.
So yeah, if you're interested, that looks like a promising Kirby platform. Like it's not like there's no like yarn, there's no like puzzle ropes like they've been doing with Kirby.
Yeah.
They went back to like Kirby.
Just straight up Kirby again.
Yeah. So if you're more into those games, which I am, that's what this is, and I'm excited about it.
That sounds cool.
Yeah. So that's it for June 10th. June 21st, we got the Technomancer.
I don't know what that is, but I love it.
It looks okay. I didn't either, and I just wanted to kind of talk about it. I looked at gameplay and stuff, and at first it looked really cool, and then like halfway through, I thought it looked bad, and then by the end of the game, I thought it looked average. It was really weird. I went through like a roller coaster of emotions watching the gameplay. Like it looked promising at the beginning. The character customization looked pretty cool.
What is it?
Oh, I'm getting there.
Okay.
And what it turns out to kind of look like is Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh, okay.
Like, it seems... I couldn't hear because I was watching it in a place I couldn't, turn the volume up high. But it looked kind of like one of those almost Gambit RPGs, but you're just a single person like Knights of the Old Republic, and you have kind of abilities that you click
Oh, okay.
as you play. The only thing that looked... I mean, they still have time to fix this and stuff. It looked very stiff. Like, very stiff.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Whatever.
Yeah, but the overall concept seemed interesting.
It has a great name.
Yeah, Technomancer.
Technomancer.
So I'm going to keep my eye on it, but we'll see. I just wanted to kind of throw it out there. Okay, we're going to take a break.
Okay.
And I have to show you this, and I should have showed you this before, but you have to watch this.
What is it? Maybe I've watched it.
Umbrella Corps?
No, I have not.
Gameplay?
No, no.
Okay, we're going to take a break.
Okay, take a 5.
All right, we're back.
Yeah.
We watched it.
Wow.
What were your thoughts?
That looked so great.
I know, dude.
I mean, that was some of the best animation I've ever seen on characters. Like, how did they get? Why would you release that video?
So if you have it, it's Umbrella Corps trailer number 4. It's like a ferocious fight unfolds. It's what it says. The crawling animation doesn't look like they're even really moving. They're just
Gliding across the ground.
And they're like crouch moving their knees and like just like doing this weird thing, and they're just kind of hovering around. And like this is coming out really soon.
Yeah, there's no fixing this.
Like it looks so bad.
It did. I almost want to play it though.
I know.
Like I feel like I would just laugh the entire time.
Like, what are you doing?
It's like trying to shoot that guy as he slides across the ground.
It is. It's like one of those
It's
games.
the worst thing I've ever seen as far as animation goes.
Yeah, check it out. You had to watch it because just wow.
Yeah, there's no way to describe that. That was great.
I know. It's
Like you can't seriously tell me that they were like, yeah, put that trailer out. That's good.
have him crawl. Do it like 4 more times.
Yeah, like
looks real good.
There was an emphasis on the crawling too. You were like in vents and stuff. He just like slides into a vent. Doesn't even like move his legs.
Like running looks like the pace doesn't make sense. Like you just fly real quick or you're really slow.
And it looks like an interesting concept for a game too.
Yeah, but it does not look well
It does
executed.
not look well executed at all. I'm getting that one though. Actually,
You're gonna get it.
I'm gonna get that. I think it'll just be me and the 2 other people that bought it, and
Me.
yeah, you, and we'll just be like searching for a match the entire time. We won't ever actually find one.
Yeah, it seems like it might be worth it just for the laughs.
Yeah, it could be one of those things just to see, because if that's the animation, like what else is in there? Like, what does it look like when you die? Like I want to see this.
So it might have been a good trailer.
Yeah, and if I didn't, now I want to play that game. It's a great trailer.
All right, moving on. Just watch it. I'll try to remember to post the link because it's hilarious.
It is so great.
All right, and the other game for June 21st, which is we're still on, is No Man's Sky.
Oh yeah,
That's still a thing.
that's still a thing.
10 years later.
I don't even care to play it
I know.
at this point.
I know. It's like just took too long.
It took too long. Everything on it, everything I see on it, it just looks boring.
It does.
It looks more boring than church.
Yeah.
Like I just walking around planets. You may not even see other people from what I hear.
They're gonna fix. I mean, I think they're gonna get to the point where like people are like, okay, this is too big or this is just too monotonous. We need like interactions. So,
Yeah. We'll see what it actually becomes.
Yeah, there's not really
But
a
it
reason.
just looks boring to me.
I agree. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a stinker.
Yeah, it just looks like
just-
I'm walking around.
I can't see it being an amazing game. Like at best, I feel it'll probably be average.
Yeah, like the point of a game, like just to explore, is kind of dumb to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like playing video games. I enjoy a great atmosphere and great level design and exploring something, but I want to fight things. I want to enjoy
It
a
looks like
story.
you do, but it doesn't look like intuitive enough. It just kind of like shoot some things, get some stuff, and then go to the next planet.
Just looks boring.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. Maybe it'll be the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Yeah, okay.
Well, yeah, who knows?
Yeah, we'll see. June 24th, Tokyo Mirage Sessions #FE comes out.
Good.
That's the Shin Megami Tensei Fire Emblem crossover.
Oh, that would be actually kind of cool.
So I don't know why they call it that.
Yeah.
I'm not too hip in this game series, so I don't know.
Nah.
But a lot of people love it, so I figured I'd throw it on there. That's June 24th.
I like Shinigami Tensei games. I just never liked one a lot.
Okay.
Like I don't have a like played a bunch of them. I remember I was supposed to find a Persona game and play it, and you're right, I couldn't find one.
Yeah.
They're hard to find.
Well, might have to go online.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Okay. So
It's a whole thing. Let's too many viruses on the computer. We don't want to do that.
We don't want to use the computer.
No.
We got, so that's it for that. June 28th, we got the new Star Ocean. It's called Integrity and Faithlessness.
Cool.
Coming out for PS4. I never actually really played one of these, so.
I played all of them, actually.
This one looked okay.
The last one they made, Star Ocean, I think it was International.
I don't know.
It was prequel. It was for the PS3. It was really good.
Oh, cool.
It had one of the worst plots ever, though.
Mm.
And then it had this, like, cat girl that was really weird because she was too young for how underdressed she was.
Oh.
Yeah, it was one of those. Like, come on, Japan. Like, I felt awkward looking at her. She kind of made me feel very uncomfortable.
The whole time.
The whole time I played the game. It's like, why is this 12-year-old in a bikini and also half cat? Like, I didn't...
Stop.
Yeah, like, I didn't like anything about that.
I'll look into it. I don't know if I'll
But the
get
combat system was a lot of fun.
Yeah, the combat looked fun in this.
And they're always really good in those games.
So, yeah, that's coming out. We got Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens that day.
Those Lego games are always great.
I know. So that'll be cool. I mean,
you know what you're getting there.
Yeah, that's Lego. And then there's a game called 7 Days to Die that's coming out, and it's like a mix of DayZ with Minecraft. Do you know what DayZ is?
No.
It's like a survival horror game. Well, it's like a survival game, and there's zombies. You have to like run around and collect food and like stuff like that.
Okay, I don't like games like that.
Yeah, so it's kind of like that, but people are saying it's like not looking like Minecraft, but like you can build buildings and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So it has potential, I guess, if you're into those kind of things. July 12th, we get the Ghostbusters game.
Oh, yeah.
Based on the movie. It's not based on the movie. It looks bad.
Yeah. The last one was kind of fun.
It's not that.
No.
It's like, it's one of those, do you remember Helldivers?
No.
I mean, it kind of has that like Diablo 3 camera or Diablo camera.
Oh, okay.
So like you run around like 4 people and fight stuff like that.
If you had 4 friends, maybe.
It goes, like there's no characters. They all look generic and
Yeah.
I don't know. I did like the other one. It was good.
Yeah, it was good. The one for Xbox 360.
Mhm.
Yeah, that one was fun.
Yeah, it was cool. So there's that if you're interested. August.
August is
I'm gonna
usually
start
the
saying it like
driest
that.
month.
That's why I called it August.
Ugh.
So August 23rd, Deus Ex.
Oh, okay.
Mankind Divided
Did
comes
you like
out.
Deus Ex?
Not really.
Really? I thought that would be right up your alley.
Yeah, I did remember I don't like sci-fi that much.
That killed it.
Yeah, and I'm not saying it's a bad game by any means. What I played of it was fine. I don't like games that much. There's only been very, very few that I can say I like that switch from first to third person, and I like it.
Yeah, I don't usually like that at all.
And that's what that game's all about. And so it kind of drew me off. And I just don't really like the atmosphere all that much because there's lots of blacks and yellows. And though I'm a Steelers fan, I don't really like my game looking like that.
No. Best game where you switch from third person to first person.
What?
What would you say?
The best one?
Yeah, I have a clear best one.
Oh, the only one that I can recall right now that I liked was New Vegas, Rainbow Six.
Uh-huh.
I played the shit out of that game, and I loved every second of it.
Do you ever play Oddworld Stranger's Wrath?
No.
That is the best one.
But I've heard amazing things about
that game is so good. Live ammo.
I've always wanted to play it.
If you can get your hands on it, I think they re-released it for something.
It's probably on the Microsoft side, which I don't really have.
Yeah.
Unless I could get it for the computer.
Yeah, I would look into playing it. It's one of the best games of that generation, I would say.
Wow.
Because, the live ammo, it was my favorite out of, like, Ratchet, Clank, Jack and Dexter. I thought Stranger was better than this.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. It must be that good.
It's
then.
that good.
Okay.
It's 3D platformer, but it's also a first-person shooter. It just was really cool. You were a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
He looked so awesome.
I definitely
Great
know
twist.
Really?
Yeah, in the plot. The plot of it's really good.
Cool.
Really funny. Live ammo. You shoot like squirrels at bad guys and stuff, and like if you shoot a squirrel, they get so annoyed they'll like run over and try and kick it, and then you can shoot them with something else. It's great.
That sounds fun.
Oh, it's
I'll
so
try to
good.
pick it up somehow.
I would say I liked it better than Ratchet and Clank and Jack.
Oh, wow.
And Jack. Yeah,
Dude, your phone's going off.
I'm blown. Oh, it's my mom. I'll call her back.
She'll know if she listens that this happened.
Yeah, she will.
And then August 30th, I think we're both kind of out of the loop here, but the new World of Warcraft
Yeah,
comes out. So if you're in,
you're on it.
yeah, you know you want it. You know when it comes out. And then Attack on Titan, which is that anime.
Yeah, it's a good. Everyone loves that anime.
I've never watched it. The game just is nuts. Like, since I've never watched the anime, it's just weird. Like, you're running around a city like really fast, and it looks kind of cool. And then like, there's a giant naked man.
Yeah,
and you
they're
fight him.
giants and they're trying. I read the first like couple chapters of the comic of the manga, and it is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's like about the last human city, and it's like because giants have killed all the rest of humanity.
Okay.
So they like wall them up themselves up in a city, and it's the only way they can keep the giants out.
Oh, okay. That makes
Yeah.
more sense.
And then they break in. It people love it. Hammond really likes it, and I really trust his opinion on anime. So I was actually thinking about reading it whenever I lost internet. So
Oh, okay.
like that's when I started reading it, and I would have kept going. So there you go.
All right. Fair enough. Yeah, so that's coming out. The game looks very anime-ish game.
Yeah.
Like a Naruto or something, you know.
They've never made a good anime game, to be honest with you.
I don't think so either, but
There was one Naruto fighting game for the GameCube I liked. I actually got it from Japan.
GameCube.
GameCube.
All right, that's it for my list, but no Mighty Number 9.
Yeah.
I still don't have a release date. It just says Q2, which is right now.
Yeah. Hopefully it still comes out this year.
I know, right? How much?
Like, how hard is it to make Mighty Number 9? It's a 2D side scroller. Two guys made Salt and Sanctuary.
I know. I think it was a guy and his wife, actually.
Good job, guy
Yeah, and wife.
and wife.
But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know why it's taking so long. I have a feeling they're trying to do this like interconnectivity with online and all this stuff. And it's just like, dude, just give me the game. Shovel Knight didn't really do that much. Like, and that was fantastic.
Yeah, Shovel Knight was awesome.
So it just give us the game.
Yeah.
We don't need an online feature for a 2D platforming Mega Man game.
No, we don't. We just need the game.
Yeah, and whatever. They're going to do what they're going to do. So we got to wait.
Yep.
There's a couple things you want to talk about. So
Oh, first Guile
yeah, I saw
coming.
I saw his what the hell? Why can't I his V not his what the hell's that? Oh, Critical Art.
It's Critical Art.
Couldn't think of it. I saw that. That
Yeah.
was hilarious.
He looks hilarious. I'm not excited for Guile.
You're not?
If there's one type of player I hate in Street Fighter,
Guile player?
It's a Guile player.
Yeah, I'm not very excited for him
Like,
either.
I hate Guile. Like, I think Guile looks awesome, and he's a great character, but his play style drives me insane.
Because you just sit in the corner and duck.
Yeah, because all you do is duck. He can crouch and walk now, which is bullshit, too.
I saw that.
I feel like that's going to be bullshit.
Yeah, because that's like his.
Like, nobody else can do that.
I know, and he's. That is annoying.
And then he can always be charging.
Yeah, and move. I
So-
mean, not fast, but he can do it.
Like, when you play Guile, it's like, you're not going to be able to jump.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, you'll just get flash kicked. So I don't know. I'm not really excited for Guile. I think it's sucks actually.
And it'll be bad for like a month.
Yeah, hopefully he's just not that good.
We'll see.
But everyone seems good. So
Yeah, you're gonna get those people that are just, I'm gonna play Guile.
oh, you're gonna get Guile players. There are people who have been playing Guile since 2 because they love the double foot sweep. Because that was like OP when nobody knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
And he is so boring to me.
Yeah, he's very average.
Yeah,
I think the best thing about Guile is that Jean-Claude Van Damme played him in the movie.
that is one of the best things about him. All-American Guile,
That's the only thing I like about him.
played by a Frenchman? Is Jean-Claude Van Damme French?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like just like Raiden. It's the Asian American actor Christopher Lambert.
And then, didn't you have something else you want to talk
Do
about?
we want to talk about Hardcore Henry?
That's it. That's what it
Yes.
was.
So how'd you like Hardcore Henry?
It was good.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
It was really good. I'd probably give it like an 8, 8.5.
Yeah, I'm about there too. It was definitely one of those things. Like, I had a blast watching it. I will never watch that again though.
No, but I will watch one scene.
Yes.
The bazooka scene.
Yeah.
The Big Ben.
In fact, you should just buy this movie to see the Colonel fire a bazooka like a gentleman.
It was probably going to be my top scene
In a movie,
in the movie this year, maybe in the next decade.
it's in the conversation.
It
Definitely is.
It's just like that moment. You're just like, yes, that's when it hit an 8, like and a half.
Yeah,
This is the highest point of this movie.
it was the 7 up until he fired that bazooka. You know what? 8. This is an 8. Like, we both just started cracking up.
And it's very subtle, and like you're not paying attention, you might miss it. But if you see it, it's hilarious.
Yeah, and it's definitely a solid movie.
Yeah. I don't know if it's even in theaters anymore.
No, if you missed your chance.
But it was definitely worth seeing in the theater. It's just cool. It's a very cool gimmick, and for a lot of people are like, "Oh, it made me sick" and all this stuff. But you know what you're getting into with it. It's a first-person action movie, and for what that is, they did an amazing job.
Yeah, and it's one of those movies like where it's just like shut off your brain and enjoy it.
Yeah, it really is.
And that's the type of movie where you can say that about. Like, you don't say it's just a Batman and Superman movie. Shut your brain off and watch it. No, this is that type of movie.
Yeah,
and
Cranked, all those kind.
Cranked, yes, same kind of movie. It was a lot of fun, I thought.
Yeah, it was. I had a very good time. Definitely well worth the like $10 we spent. So
I mean, I don't think I could sit through it again, but
no, but I would probably buy it just to that scene.
and the Bionic Baby was pretty funny. Put the Bionic Baby down.
Don't touch the Bionic Baby. Yeah, it's random, and if you watch it, you'll know what we're talking
about. Yeah, it had a lot of funny stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. It was a good script.
Yeah,
I mean, for the main character not talking, which I actually liked.
Yeah, I did too.
Everyone else did a really, really good job in it.
Yeah, especially the guy who played the Colonel
Mm-hmm.
and like all those characters.
Yeah.
He's in District 9. And
Yeah, he's the main guy from District 9. His name escapes
it
me.
always escapes me, but I love that guy.
Yeah, he did an awesome job.
Yeah, he killed it in that movie.
Yeah, it's worth seeing just for him.
But yeah, if you didn't see it and you're thinking, "Oh, this looks dumb," it is, but it's a lot of fun.
It is. If you don't want to see it, don't see it.
Yeah.
Because you won't like it. But if you're like on the like, maybe on the fence, I would say go for it.
Yeah, I would go for it.
Yeah. So it was a lot of fun. All right, that wraps up the show.
Yeah, I got nothing else
Okay.
except go Pens.
Yeah, go Pens. We'll see. Well, we'll have known. We might know their fate by the time you listen to this.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like So they might have finished off the Rangers. We'll see.
Yeah,
If you don't know, we're Pens fans.
we're definitely Pens fans.
So and dickhead move on my part. We didn't do any shout outs last week.
We didn't?
No.
Oh.
So my apologies.
Yeah.
We're not trying to like stray away from having friends.
We do like friends.
Yeah. So
Let's shout them out.
shout out to the Dragon Power podcast, especially because they saved my ass. I posted on SoundCloud episode 15, but it was actually just episode 14 again. I labeled it 15. So sorry for those 7 people that listened to it, that you probably listened to it twice. But Brian over there, he texted me and he's like, dude, I was real pumped to listen to Dark Souls stuff. And yeah. So he saved my ass. So thanks, guys.
Shout out.
Yeah. Shout out to you for saving our ass. And keep on keeping on, man. Go over, listen to them if you want some more gaming news and shenanigans. And then the Mr. BS show, they've kind of popped up and been supporting us, so we really appreciate the support there.
Yes, thanks, guys.
And
shout out.
There it is, Kester. Shout out. That's it. Shout out. So thanks, guys. We appreciate a lot of it. And then we got some other people coming in, like seem to be interested in our stuff.
Yeah.
So thanks everyone for commenting and listening and kind of spreading the word.
Yeah, we're getting up there. We're
getting
trending upwards.
we're getting there, and there's only one way, and it's up.
Yeah, that is
For us.
We could go down. Yeah, no, we could only go up.
No, it's only
We
up
only go up, people.
Yeah, we're gonna work hard and yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out. So yeah, and look for the Dark Souls review. I hope and pray to God that it's up by the time you listen to this.
There's a good chance it will be.
Yeah, there is.
Good chance it won't be. I haven't even started writing it, to be honest, because I just had a bad week last week, man.
Me too. So we'll see. I know it's late, but I know you want to listen to
I have completed it a couple times. I have all my thoughts. I have everything jotted down. I just need to write the things. So.
Yeah. And we gave a list of games coming out. So if there's one that you heard and that we seem, that you want us to review that's coming out, maybe we'll do that next.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do Mighty Number 9 next, but we don't know when that comes out. So
probably going to be Uncharted 4, I would think.
Yeah, we're going to do that. But if there's one you definitely want us to check out, let us know.
I might just do a video that's like an hour and a half of me telling you everything that's wrong with the single player and why this is the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
Single player?
No, multiplayer, sorry.
Oh, jeez. I was like, huh?
Yeah, it's going to be a detailed video of why it's the worst thing ever.
It'll be low quality, just like the multiplayer.
And just awfulness.
So, all right, that's
going to be called Kester Rants for an hour and a half on why he hates the new multiplayer.
That'll be the title.
That's going to be it, because it rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
And it's short and sweet.
You could tell people to check it out real easily.
Yeah.
You can share it.
Yeah, it's very easy.
Did you see that? I don't know. I can't even remember it.
See that video? What was it called? Kester Rants for an hour and a half on why. See, I've already lost it. You can't do it.
It just rolls off so well.
Yeah, just such a good day.
All right, that's it.
All right, that's it. Goodbye.
No.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Kester, take us away.
Go murder my murder.